now coming into the village of Edale. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Edale is actually the start of the Pennine Way. As a matter of fact, it's actually a pub called the Old Nag's Head, which is the official start of the Pennine Way. And here you go. There's the pub over there, the Old Nag's Head. Don't really see these nowadays, do you? Well, if you also have a look over here, there's the post office. I believe that's the school. But again, yeah, there's the Old Nag's Head, the official start of the Pennine Way. Right guys, so this is it. This is the start of the ascent. So as you can see here, we've got Kinderscouts in the background. Now, I normally go up Jacob's Ladder way, but I've seen that too many times, so I thought it's time for a change. So this is Grimesbrook. So I'm going to be going up Grimesbrook way. So I don't know whether to stick to the path that's on the map, the main path, or I don't know if we should detour off and go up an alternative path. So I'm going to get the map out again, I'm going to study it, and then I'll decide what I'll do. But in any way, this is going to be very interesting because I've never actually seen these ways before. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of excited, to be honest with you. Right, I've made the decision now, and I've made the decision to commit. We are going up there. Okay, and then we're probably going to try and follow the mountains along over here. Again, this is unfamiliar territory. I've never been here before, but it's like, what, 6:30 in the morning. I've got all day, so let's go. Just to let you guys know, if you ever see these signs when you're out and about, basically that means that you don't have to stick to the paths. Excuse me, I've got a boiled sweet to get saliva going in my mouth. But yeah, again, these guys here, they basically mean that you can go anywhere within this land. You do not have to stick to a path. It's called the Freedom to Roam access land. So yeah, if you wanted to go over there or anywhere on this mountain, you can just go and do it, because again, it's access land, which means you don't have to stick to the paths. Now this is awesome over here. You see this view? You can't beat it for a Tuesday morning, guys. Right guys, I'm sweating here, but I'm halfway up the mountain. But if I would have taken another path, I would have gone along here. Then eventually I would have gone up around that mountain over there. But instead, I'm up here. And what I'm going to be doing now is heading over here, going up there, and hopefully I'll be looping around this entire mountain in order to get over there and perhaps walk around over to Kinderlow, and then perhaps go over to Kinderdownfall. And then I think I'll be camping around Snake's Path or somewhere. Not Snake's Pass, Snake Path. So hopefully I'll be wild camping over there. And again, yeah, today's about photography, so hopefully should get some good on shots. So wipe the head, get rid of the sweat, and keep on going. Ringing Roger. So we're now making our way up to Ringing Roger. let me explain what's going on. Have a look at the map, come here. So basically, let me find it again. Right, so I took this route, I came up here, and I came all the way up here, and I've come along here. So what I'm going to be doing is going to follow this path over, around here, and then I'm going to meet up with the Grindsbrook cloth path, and then I'm going to make my way on over to Kinder River and Kinder Downfall. So I was going to plan, the weather's fantastic, I'm enjoying myself as you can see, and there's no better way to spend a Tuesday. The weather is absolutely terrific. I've only had one problem so far, and that is I've busted a telezoom lens. Now that's the second lens that I've had for a number of years, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just breaks. So again, that's the second lens that I've broken, and I'm pretty gutted, because the simple reason being was I was really getting into my bird photography up here. There was some nice birds flying about, and I was enjoying photographing them, and then boom, that's it, the telezoom lens just goes. Fantastic morning. I've not had a drink of water yet. Instead I've been sucking on boiled sweets, and that helps to get the saliva circulating around your mouth to keep your mouth all moist. But guys, look at this. You see that? How awesome is this? I love Kinderscouts. It's so true to say that Kinderscout is just out of this world. It's like the closest you're going to get to being on another planet. I mean, just look at this. You see the stones? They're everywhere. And wait till I show you the place where I'm going to be going at the minute. It's called Kinderlow. But again guys, this place is so awesome. Now Bleaklow, which is Kinderscout's brother or sister mountain, whatever you want to call it, it's actually more of a bog, whereas Kinder's more of a peat, and Bleaklow is just more of a bog, so it's not as eroded as Kinderscout is. So it's going to be interesting if I walk that tomorrow. That's if the plan all goes well. I mean, look at this guys. It's awesome. Right guys, so whilst I'm having a break, I thought I might as well tell you a little bit more about these solar powered battery power banks, whatever you want to call them. Now you can see, you've seen them on eBay, Amazon, stuff like that. Now as you can see, it's got a USB lead here, and I've basically been using this to power my MP3 player. So my MP3 player ran dead, so I've been using the solar power battery bank in order to provide power to it. Now the cool thing is that I could also use another USB cable to power my smartphone. So if my smartphone went dead, I could listen to my MP3 player and charge my smartphone at the same time. Now I charged it up at home before it came out, and you do that from a computer or your TV. Now the thing is, if these run dead, so if there's no power in these whatsoever, yes, you can charge them up by the sun, but the thing is, it takes a long time. So for example, if this is totally dead, if I leave it out in the sun for a full day, then if I charged up my smartphone, which was dead as well, then it would give me about 10% power. So as you can see, these things are good, but they're just slow to charge. So anyway, there you go, I thought I'd just mention it. Right guys, so I'm on Kinder River now. I think it's also known as Kindergate, something like that. And I'm basically doing some photography. I'm doing long exposures. I'm using a neutral density filter in order to give me slower shutter speed to try and create a silky effect on the water. Now I'm going to be working down here. I've already done further on down there, but I think I'll go around here because if I remember correctly, there's like a sand area which should be pretty interesting. Some of these photographs are coming out pretty good. Others are definitely going to need a little bit of Lightroom in order to bring the highlights back. But I'm shooting raw, so I should have no problems there. But guys, I am loving today. I am loving it. Right guys, so I've basically just came from here, and I came all the way down, and basically this thing here is pointing to Bleaklow, which is this way, and Hadfield is directly that way, and hopefully I'm going to be camping somewhere down here, not too sure yet, but in the morning, if everything still goes to plan, we'll be coming here, and then we'll be turning right here to go up to Bleaklow, which is the path up there, and then we will cross over onto Bleaklow, which is again the brother or sister mountain of Kinderscouts, and then we'll end up going over to Longdendale, and then to Hadfield to get the train back to Manchester. You know, my feet are like kind of burning now. I'm actually not so bad blister wise because I put some plasters on before it came out. They've done a good job, but now I'm starting to feel the burning sensation around my toes. So I think I need to put some plasters on that later when I set up camp. But I've got nothing to do now guys except just kill some time. Oh, Do you remember when I had my accident and I sustained my injury? Well, I bought some of these from China, and they're actually quite cool. What they do, okay, check this out. Let me show you. Look, they break down into sections, and because of that, you can put them in your rucksack and not have to worry about them. So, and I've just used them right this minute to come down there, because I'll tell you again, I don't want to get another injury like I did that day. And that was because I was going down the hill and I had no aids, walking aids. Right guys, I just need some Gareth time, so I'll see you later. Quick update on what's going on. So, as you know, I was over there by the Snake's Path. You remember I had the Bleaklow sign and the Hadfield sign. Anyway, I went down the Snake's Path because that's where I wanted to put the tent up. And to be honest with you, it was crap. There was nowhere for me to pitch the tent. There was no water whatsoever, and I really needed water. So I thought the only option was to come back to Kinderscouts, which is where I am now. I mean, this is Kinder River or Kinder Gates, wherever it is it's called. That's definitely Kinder Downfall. But yeah, so I've basically came back here, and what I'm going to do, I came back here for two reasons, okay? The first reason was because I needed water, so I've got water, I've just had a drink, I've got the life straw. The second reason is because of photography. They're saying that there's going to be a clear sky tonight. Now, if it's a clear sky tonight, if that's the case, then, you know, I could get some awesome shots if it is a clear sky, but there's no guarantee. But like, yeah, that Snake's Path, Snake's Path, Christ, for me to find water, I would have been walking too far out of my zone in order just to get water. Hence why I came back here to Kinderscouts, because of the simple fact I know there's plenty of water here. So again, tomorrow we'll leave here, we'll head over on to Bleaklow, and then hopefully Longdale, and then Hadfield. I'm being mired by all these meaches and stuff, so I'm going to have to put on my net. You look silly in them, but it does work and stops all these meaches. See you later. Okay guys, so there is the Yellowstone Matterhorn tent on Kinderscout. Now, I've basically bought a sewing machine. You've heard that correctly, a sewing machine. What I've done is I've reinforced this tent. Now, when I was putting it up, I seen another weak spot on it, which I'm going to fix once I get home. I've got an older Decathlon tent, so I'm going to use that material in order to reinforce and strengthen this tent. But as you can see, look, here we go. It doesn't half look bad. Now, I've got my door open. Let me bring this around. I've got my door open, but I've got my fly net closed. And as you can see, it's not half bad. You know, again, I paid 30 quid for this tent. Or £25 for this tent. And I bought a sewing machine, and I'm really reinforcing it and really, you know, getting extra value out of this tent. But I'm going to move my stuff inside now, and I think it might be a quiet night, because remember, I've got neighbours next door and I don't want to disturb them. So it's just going to be a quiet night. I'll get something to eat, and then I'll probably do some night photography if I'm allowed. Good morning guys, have a look at that for a morning. Right, I done some night photography yesterday and awesome. Oh my god, I was so spoilt. Now basically for the first time in my life I seen the entire of the Milky Way. You know, the stars in the sky, the Milky Way. I actually seen it above my tent. It was absolutely amazing. Not only that, but I also seen 2 meteorites, and that was pretty cool. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be packing away all my gear. As you can see, all my gear is spread out there, so I need to pack that away. There's two things what I noticed last night. The first one being there was no wind whatsoever on Kinderscout. Normally if you think about Kinderscout you think of wind, don't you, and perhaps, you know, torrential rain and stuff like that. But absolutely nothing. My tent never flooded once. My tent just stayed normal all the time. And the second thing I noticed is because the aircraft from Manchester Airport take off and they fly over Kinder, that means Kinder can be a very noisy place with regards to aircraft. But what I'm going to be doing now guys is I'm going to pack this stuff away. I'm going to start getting something to eat, and then we're going to go on our next part of our adventure. But I should note it as a note, I'm not going to be doing any photography today, so it's just hiking today, right? Hiking, me and you, no photography. Got it? Cool. Let's go. You're not going to believe this, but basically I've been walking like 2 miles in the wrong direction. I've been sweating, I've been dehydrating, and basically I'm right back to where it was I started. I was camping over there last night. I left here this morning and now I'm back again. It's like Kinderscout don't want me to leave. Anyway, what I've done now is I've got the map out, and this time I've taken the bloody bearing, so hopefully I'll get there this time. I've just stocked up again on water because I don't know what's over on Bleaklow side, and if I've drank half of it and go over to Bleaklow and there's no water, you know, I might be, you know. So yeah, let's go again. Second time lucky, eh? Right guys, so that was the problem, okay? I was walking down the bottom of the mountain towards this direction when I should have been walking on top of the mountain towards this section. Thank God for a compass and a map. That's the best part of the morning, you know, just gone now. At least we're back on track, that's the main thing. And let's hope that I don't get the sprained ankle, because twice I've nearly went on it. So fingers crossed. See over there, if you can see that path that's snaking up that mountain, that hill, that's the path we've been looking for. It's that path that's going to take us on to Bleaklow, and then from Bleaklow I'll decide what to do. I'll decide if we'll go to Glossop if I'm not tired, or if I want to push on we'll go to Longdale and then end up going to Hadfield. But again, it's that path what we've been looking for. Coming up to a section here which is quite dangerous, particularly with the rucksack on, so I'm going to have no video whatsoever, and I'm going to focus on getting down that part of the tricky terrain, so technical terrain if you're a mountain biker. there's a change of plan. I'm actually going to go to Glossop. I'm not going to Hadfield. I'm going to go to Glossop. And this is the reason. One, I've got enough video footage. Two, I've got enough photographs. And three, I have got blisters starting to really hurt on my feet. And what that means is it could affect my work. And I don't want to affect my work, i.e. not being able to walk because I've got sore feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go all the way over Bleaklow. Instead, I'm going to go part way up Bleaklow and then turn down a place called, what's it called again? Doctor's Gate. Doctor's Gate is an old Roman road that goes all the way into Glossop. So from Glossop I'll get the train to Manchester back home. But yeah, I can always do this another day. It just means come out for the day, you know, dump the tent at home, leave it and just come out and walk it. But yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but the path I'm on now is part of the Pennine Trail. And the Pennine Trail, which starts here at Edale. I think I said this at the beginning of the video anyway. But yeah, it starts in Edale and then the path goes all the way up to Scotland, which is kind of cool. Right guys, see you later. Right guys, so we've just started the descent from Bleaklow to Glossop. We're coming down Doctor's Gate, which is an old Roman road. Not only that, but this path here, if you're a mountain biker, then Mountain Bike Rider magazine voted this route here one of the best descents on a mountain bike in the United Kingdom. So there you go, that's Doctor's Gate on Bleaklow. Right guys, it gets very technical, this path, so I'm going to be switching the camera off because I need to stay focused, and when I'm talking to a camera I ain't staying focused. That's it. And basically coming to the end of the trail. I'm in Glossop now. So that was Doctor's Gate. There's nothing left but say thank you for watching the video. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, then you know, please do subscribe. If I met you along the way today whilst walking over Kinderscouts, then you guys, you know, it was nice meeting you, very nice talking to someone. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, and I think I'm gonna get a nice cold fizzy drink. I'm gonna spoil myself. Right guys, see you later and thank you for watching.